Hey friends, do you know the 7 ways a real estate professional can mislead and take advantage of you or advocate, empower, and support you? If not, make sure you stay tuned for this video because I'm going to uncover the hidden truth next. My name's Leanna Martens and I'm a local Edmonton, Alberta real estate agent, and I have been practicing for almost a decade now. And in this last 10 years of practicing, I have learned a thing or two that's going to make sure that you stay savvy when making decisions to find your next Edmonton real estate agent. Most people have an inherent mistrust of salespeople, myself included, I have to admit. So I'm sure that you have had, just like me, negative experiences with the door-to-door salesperson, with the car dealership used car salesman, with the aggressive direct phone telemarketer that will not let you off the phone. Once we have those negative experiences with someone pushy, aggressive, disrespectful, and sometimes downright dishonest, it puts all salespeople in a bad light and makes us not want to use anybody. Here is 7 ways to make sure you don't go through that experience with your Edmonton real estate agent. Number 1, they are excellent communicators. And you're going to know this because right from the onset of the beginning of your communication, you will feel understood and you're going to feel respected. Now, it's also critically important to have this skill because they have to clarify your real desires and wants, which might be in conflict with the market and the budget. They need to support you with much needed clarity to help you find answers that you may not even know you need yet. And an excellent real estate agent is going to make sure that they set the environment where you always feel safe to ask any question without the fear of feeling stupid. Number 2, they keep their word and they follow through on commitments. So for example, if you were promised a booking concierge or a home finding dashboard or access to legal advice prior to signing off on a contract, those things are provided as they promised from the beginning. Number 3, they display current market knowledge with a real deep understanding of the market. So instead of just regurgitating numbers, which any agent can do, they can tell you why. They can tell you kind of the macro influences that are impacting the market, that are creating the environment. And they can also break down each segment of the market and explain how each one of them are performing differently and why. That's really going to separate the cream from the crop. It's going to separate an inexperienced agent to a much more sophisticated agent that you can then trust for your advice. Number 4, that the agent that you choose has to have a deep understanding of the local market. So that was going to be demonstrated in understanding different segments of the market, years of homes that are built, and the styles of inventory and how that's going to get you completely different types of home stock, different communities, home values in those communities, and locations across the city that they work in. Number 5, adaptability and innovation. And that's going to be displayed by the way that they use social media, by the way that you experience their intake of you, to simplify, educate, and automate with the use of technology, because that makes your process as a consumer so much smoother, so much easier, and ultimately a better experience for everyone. Number 6, which is my personal favorite, hustle and hard work personality. So you're going to be able to experience this, and it's going to be demonstrated right from the onset. It's going to be how quickly they communicate with you, how full and complete their answers are, how all of your needs are anticipated. And most cases, this type of personality and this type of business that's built around this personality is going to go above and beyond. All of your needs will be met and you will likely be surprised with more. Number 7 actually is a very critical personality trait. This is somebody who has excellent problem-solving skills. You're likely going to be able to find this if you go into their Google reviews, because when a big problem has been solved, many times people are quite happy and they're more than happy to write about it. So go into the agent's Google reviews. There are many times, in many cases, that a real estate transaction can go sideways because there are so many moving pieces, so many moving parts. And it's critical to have good and effective agent with good communication, because so many times the communication is what can start to untangle those pieces. The hustle personality is going to actually get out there and solve the problem and make sure that your needs are met throughout. It is so important to find an agent with these critical personality and business acumens because they all work together. when there is a problem in the transaction, if you don't have an agent that has excellent communication skills, that does what they say they're going to do, that makes sure that they have hustle and work ethic, then likely what you're going to end up with is somebody who blames somebody else, doesn't take responsibility, and you end up with a big cluster of problems. Instead of the right Edmonton agent who is going to take responsibility, solve the problem, make it happen, and make it easy for you. Because at the end of the day, you're the one that's the most important. Hey, thanks for joining me on this video to find out the 7 ways to find your next best real estate agent in Edmonton. Now, if you would like my list of vetted real estate agents, just go below. Or if you'd like me and my team to work with you direct, that is exactly what we do, and we'd be happy to help. We take all of the stress out and we make it easy for you. So I will see you in the next video, and make sure that you comment below, because I really want to know what else you want to know. What else do you want to know about? What else do you want to learn? Because then I can create it. Thanks so much for sticking around, and I'm going to see you in the next video.